The legacy of the Incas. In a small village in the Andes Mountains, there lived a boy named Diego. Diego was fascinated by the history of the Incas, the ancient civilization that once thrived in the mountains. He loved listening to the elders' stories about the great Inca kings and their incredible achievements. One day, while exploring the hills near his village, Diego stumbled upon an old, worn-out map. The map had strange symbols and markings that seemed to lead to a hidden location deep in the mountains. Diego's heart raced with excitement. He knew this could be the adventure he had always dreamed of. Diego hurried home to show the map to his best friend, Elena. "Look what I found," he exclaimed, holding up the map. Elena examined the map closely. "This looks like it could lead to an ancient Inca site," she said. "We should follow it and see where it takes us." The next morning, Diego and Elena packed their bags with food, water, and a flashlight. They told their families they were going on an adventure and set off into the mountains. The path was steep and rocky, but they were determined to follow the map and uncover the secrets of the Incas. After several hours of hiking, they reached a dense forest. The map showed that they needed to find a hidden entrance within the trees. They carefully searched the area until Elena noticed a stone structure covered in vines. "This must be it," she said, pointing to the entrance. They pushed aside the vines and discovered a narrow tunnel leading into the mountainside. Diego and Elena took a deep breath and entered the tunnel, using their flashlight to guide them through the darkness. The air was cool and damp, and the walls were covered in ancient carvings. As they walked deeper into the tunnel, they saw images of Inca warriors, kings, and gods. The carvings told the story of the Inca Empire, from its rise to its fall. Diego and Elena were in awe of the history surrounding them. Finally, they reached a large chamber filled with treasures. There were golden statues, intricately woven textiles, and beautiful pottery. In the center of the chamber stood a large stone altar with a golden sun disk on top. "This is incredible," Diego whispered. "We've found an ancient Inca temple." Elena carefully approached the altar and examined the sun disk. "This must be an important artifact," she said. "It represents Inti, the Inca sun god." Diego noticed a small, leather-bound book near the altar. He picked it up and opened it. The book was filled with ancient Inca writings and drawings. "This must be a record of their history," he said. As they explored the chamber, they heard a soft whisper. "Welcome, Diego and Elena." They looked around but saw no one. "Who's there?" Elena asked, her voice trembling. "I am the spirit of the Incas," the voice replied. "You have found our sacred temple and the record of our history. You are worthy to learn our secrets and share them with the world." Diego and Elena felt a sense of pride and responsibility. "We promise to protect this knowledge and use it wisely," Diego said. The spirit continued, "The treasures you see here are not just gold and jewels. They represent the wisdom, culture, and achievements of our people. Take the book and the sun disk as a symbol of your journey and share our legacy with your village." Diego and Elena carefully packed the book and the sun disk in their bags. They thanked the spirit and promised to honor the legacy of the Incas. With a final look at the chamber, they made their way back through the tunnel and out into the daylight. As they hiked back to their village, Diego and Elena talked about their incredible adventure and the importance of preserving history. When they arrived, they gathered the villagers and shared their story. "We found an ancient Inca temple," Diego said, holding up the book and the sun disk. "These treasures represent the history and wisdom of the Incas. We must protect and honor their legacy." The villagers listened in awe as Diego and Elena described the temple and its treasures. They were proud of the young explorers and grateful for the knowledge they had brought back. The village elders decided to build a small museum to display the sun disk and the book. They wanted everyone to learn about the Incas and their incredible achievements. Diego and Elena were honored as the guardians of the museum, and they spent their days teaching others about the history and culture of the Incas. Years passed, and Diego and Elena grew up to become respected historians. They traveled the world, sharing their knowledge and discoveries. They never forgot their adventure in the mountains and the promise they made to the spirit of the Incas. The story of Diego, Elena, and the hidden Inca temple became a cherished tale in their village. It reminded everyone of the importance of preserving history and honoring the legacy of those who came before them. And so, the legacy of the Incas lived on, inspiring generations to explore, learn, and protect the treasures of the past. Diego and Elena's adventure showed that with curiosity, bravery, and respect for history, anyone could uncover the secrets of the world and share them with others.